Hello everybody, my name is Selfish Society. In today's video we are going to be playing Fallout New Vegas. This is part 2. Grab yourself a nice cold sunset sarsaparilla and let's get into the video. Holy shit, ow.
The meat on your palms? I'll give you a better grip. Just get in there. It's gonna hurt a little bit, but
Fuck, man.
keep it up and you'll have big, gross, callous hands in no time.
Grab your handy dandy bottle opener. No blue star. Let's get into it.
That Doc Mitchell sure knows his stuff, doesn't he?
He sure does. Meet his death, about to meet his death. I just had a flex real quick. Let's talk to Sonny real quick.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
Sure am. I need to get to Primm. Can you suggest a route?
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Primm is the town with a roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can.
I'm a little short on caps. I don't suppose there's any work available.
Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
A magazine on locksmiths?
If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need.
And the bobby pins?
You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap.
Alright, I'll go and look at the safe when I have the chance.
Always happy to help someone down on their luck.
So, what do you do around here?
I hunt geckos, mostly. The meat's pretty good, and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rat scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping in.
Let's talk about the areas around Good Springs.
Sure, what do you want to know?
What other towns are nearby?
Southeast of here is Primm. Can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction.
We ain't
They
going
mine
there.
rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot.
No shit. NCR?
The new California Republic. Bunch of settlers and soldiers coming in from the west, fixing on making Nevada their own. They can be right pushy, but the roads are safer because of them, so I tend to let it go. Not that I got a choice.
What does the NCR keep you safe from?
Well, the wildlife for one thing, rowdy locals for another. They're protecting their own. Just happens to help us. They've been holding off this other group from the east, too.
What do you know about the other group?
Got a funny name. Call themselves Caesar's Legion. Never seen them in these parts, so I couldn't tell you much. I hear rumors, that's about it. Supposedly they keep slaves and they got some real nasty ways of killing folks. But maybe that's just something folks in the NCR cooked up to make themselves seem more useful here. Less uninvited.
What kind of creatures are out there?
Around here, mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about. The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Good Springs. The critters up there are big and poisonous.
That's all I wanted to know. See you later.
Until next time.
Alright, let's go check out the schoolhouse. We're gonna try to get everything done in Good Springs before we go check out everything else. And go stir up some trouble in other places. Yo, what up, bugaroos? No head. No head. Oh shit, I missed. Oh shit, mid-leap. Let's get him. If I can select the damn thing. Might as well have a better time aiming the actual fucking thing. Bruh. Ain't no way I'm getting harassed by a little bug. What? Oh my lord. Not seeing much. There's another programmers. So before we go ahead and start stirring up trouble, let's go ahead and do a little bit of searching around Good Springs.
Howdy, partner.
Victor, my man.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Thank you for digging me out of that grave.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
So, how did you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Do you know who those men were who attacked me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
How did you end up in Good Springs?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
I've never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Alright, farewell.
Happy trails! Howdy.
I'm trying
Happy
to go into your
trails.
little shack here. Don't mind me looting some of your stuff here. Not that you really have anything of use. Decent stuff. Why are you at one
Thank
health? Oh, hi,
Evening.
Trudy.
Feeling thirsty?
I'm not gonna bother you while you're like.
Be careful
in
out
bed.
there.
Y'all don't have much going on in here.
What do you want?
What was that you said about Ringo?
He's some traitor who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory. He's hiding somewhere in town. Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo.
What's been going on in the rest of the wasteland?
Same old shit that's been going on for years. The NCR and Legion are still fighting over Hoover Dam for some reason.
This area is your territory?
It is now. Me and the rest of the guys busted out of the NCR prison east of here and took over. Now we're calling the shots.
No, the fuck you ain't. What were you in prison for?
None of your damn business. You ought to know better than to ask a man that kind of question.
What do you know about Hoover Dam?
Never been there since the NCR's got troops all over it. Must be pretty important.
What do you know about the Legion?
I've run with some tough gangs, but I gotta admit, they all got nothing on the Legion. I hear they stick you up on poles and it takes a while to die. I ain't saying I'm afraid of them or nothing, but I'll be staying out of their way.
Tell me about the NCR.
New California Republic. Nothing new about it. Just a bunch of people with money and power pushing everyone else around. They've got troops all over the Mojave, but it's a big desert, so it's pretty easy to avoid them if you want. Yeah.
See ya. I'm gonna be fucking gatting your ass later. You ain't getting Ringo, bud. You ain't fucking with the people of Good Springs. I'll tell you that. This is considered my place now. Oh, it's Easy Pete. What's up, Pete? Easy Pete living the easy life over here. Let's go ahead and wait until morning. Are you sleeping in?
Hey there. Way too many strangers coming into town these days. No offense.
No, I took the offense. No worries. Can't blame a guy for needing stuff. Alright, that seems to be every building looted.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm not an enemy if that's what you're asking.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. Let's say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan. You know how to play?
Did you know there's a guy named Joe Cobb looking for you?
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I can handle all of them in a gunfight.
What are you going to do about the powder gangers?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
You need a hired gun? I'm available.
All I've got left on me are a handful of caps. But you get me out of this, and I'll make sure the Crimson Caravan pays you back. You've got my word.
It'll have to do. What now?
We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
You don't think I can handle myself in a gunfight?
I was thinking of myself, actually. Who's gonna watch my back while I'm watching yours?
If you insist.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Alright, let's see what we can loot up real quick first. Take the fission battery. Yoink. Oops.
That's mine!
It's like, that's mine! Oh, Sonny.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
I'm gonna help Ringo take on the powder gangers. I might need your help.
Say no more. I'm in.
That was easy.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. But I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Any ideas on how we can convince Trudy to join us?
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
Would Chet be willing to give us his supplies?
I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
That's fine. How can I get Easy Pete's dynamite?
Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over. I'll be waiting.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
I could probably take out the powder gang by surprise. If I had help. Probably.
No, thank you. Good luck with your, ambush.
It's worth a shot. I think we're a little outnumbered against the powder gang. Think you could help?
All the more reason for me to sit this one out. I'll be rooting for you, though.
Thanks. I heard you've got dynamite. It would help us beat the powder gangers.
Too dangerous. Wanna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
How hard could it be? Light 'em and throw 'em.
Too dangerous. Sorry. Blow yourself up. Blow your neighbor up. Blow the whole town up.
Anyways, what do you know about Joe Cobb?
Bad trouble.
Wow, that's helpful.
Welcome.
Man, no one in here's wanting to help. At this point, I'll go ahead and take out Joe Cobb myself.
You looking to buy some supplies?
I need supplies to fight the powder gangers.
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
Let them take over the town then. I'm sure your business will be much better off.
You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand.
What do you know about the situation with powder gangers?
If Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over. The town shouldn't get itself mixed into the problem. Don't mistake that for coward talk, though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go looking for trouble.
All right,
take it easy now.
All right, we'll talk to Doc Mitchell and then see what he's got to say.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
I need some medical supplies.
Sure.
The town is going to be attacked by bandits. Anything you can do to help?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Tell me about yourself, Doc.
Well, I already told you I came from a vault. After that, I was a traveling doctor for a spell. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Most folks out here ain't educated, so people with medical know-how are hard to come by. I found that I could help a lot of people with what I knew, and that was all right with me. Eventually, I went back and married my childhood sweetheart, and that was the end of my traveling days. Didn't miss it none then. Still don't.
You said before you had something taken from you.
Well, ain't we all, right? That was a long time ago. I don't pay it much mind anymore.
What town is this?
This here's Good Springs, named after the water we got here, just down the road to the southeast. Good Springs Source, they call it. It's a quiet town, and that's how we like it. We don't go looking for trouble, though occasionally it sees fit to come looking for us.
I see that. What else can you tell me about Good Springs?
Well, there's a general store just up the road, run by a fella named Chet. He don't got nothing fancy, but he's got your basics covered. If you're looking to wet your whistle, just past Chet's is the Prospector Saloon. The bartender there, Trudy, knows everyone in town. Other than that, there's not much to see. Just people trying to scratch out a living.
Who was it that rescued me?
That'd be Victor. Curious fella. He's sort of odd, and I don't just mean 'cause he's a robot. I couldn't tell you much about him. He's real friendly, don't get me wrong. You just get the sense that that ain't the whole picture. Just a feeling. He keeps to himself, mostly. You want to know more about him, you'll have to ask him yourself. He has a shack on the southern edge of town.
Do you know anything about the man who shot me?
I didn't see him or the men with him. You might ask around town, though. Could be someone saw which way they was headed. Your best bet would probably be Trudy, the bartender at the saloon up the road. If anyone saw anything, she'd know about it.
All right, Doc. Thank you.
You take care now.
Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
All right, let's do this.
All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play.
How many are there?
At least 6. Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean.
Well, let's go.
I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Leave Cheyenne alone, you bastard.
Come on!
You did not. That's fine. Fine by me.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
You're welcome.
I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp. You feel like playing a game?
Where could I find more cards?
Just keep an eye out for them while you travel. I found cards in old boxes or forgotten on shelves. Can find some for sale, too.
I don't have time for a game right now.
All right.
Can you tell me anything about Good Springs?
I've never stopped here until recently. You're better off asking one of the locals.
Alright, see ya.
Yeah.
Damn it. That sucks that Cheyenne got taken out. Go talk to Trudy and then Chet. We'll sell what we got and then head on to the next thing.
I'm glad that business is over. I like it when Good Springs is nice and quiet.
Let me see what you got for sale.
Got a special discount for you after what you done for us. Thanks.
That was a hell of a fight. Let's hope it doesn't bite us in the ass later on.
Show me what you got for sale. Alright, let's sell all of our dynamite to this motherfucker.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. Take it easy now.
Look at these now. Let's go ahead and give her a save. Alright, well that was Good Springs. We are going to go ahead and make our way to Primm. We will see you in the next episode.